Kaysen's journey has been a long one. Whenever I was pregnant, I didn't know anything. I just thought I was, pregnant with a normal pregnancy, just like my first one was normal. It was 32 weeks, my water broke, and I was already almost basically delivering her. And she went straight to the NICU, was born breathing. They said, oh, did we get your dates wrong? Because she was, a big baby, almost 7 pounds. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure we're right at 32 weeks. And so they took her to the NICU to get her all checked out. And it was in the NICU when she was 2 or 3 days old. They noticed she was it was almost like just a hair off from one side being a little bigger than the other. And so they did some tests and actually ran for BWS, which I had never even heard of. And it came back when she was 2 months old that she had tested positive for it. When she was there, they noticed her tongue was a little enlarged. It wasn't terrible. And so we started with the routine ultrasounds, just taking all the precautions, blood work. She did every 4 weeks. And then when she was 3 months old, we went to the first conference and had her looked at with Dr. Marsh. And that's when he said, no, she would definitely benefit for a tongue reduction. So we had her tongue reduction when she was 6 months old, and that's pretty much how far we've gotten with her, other than just the routine visits, and everything's been great.
I think the difficult things about learning about BWS is like the learning about it. It's still, a new syndrome, and even the doctors, they said that they're still trying to learn about it. So it's just like a learning curve, I'd say.
Just knowing, I guess, the difference between having a normal child as my first pregnancy. I hate to say normal, but I mean everything went normal. And then having her and having to learn all the differences of what worked and what didn't work. So just a lot of doctor visits and a lot of unknown that you just didn't know until you got there. Now she's great. I mean, it's pretty much like our routine daily life of the new norm, I guess you could say. She acts like any other child, just like my oldest, my youngest. Just has a little difference in having to wear a shoe lift. And I mean, everyone tells me they can't tell anything different from her unless you point it out. Going from completely blinded to knowing a lot about it, not being so scared like I was when I first heard it. Because at first, everything just floods your mind. And then after knowing more knowledge about it, through all the doctors that talk to you about the different things, it kind of puts your mind at ease and knowing, oh, this isn't so terrible. We can live with this. We can deal with it. And meeting new people that go through the same stuff you do makes it a whole lot easier to relate to and share your stories.
You're not
helps
alone.
A lot.
You're not alone. You got a community of family.
Yeah.
Of other ones that are going through it with you, so it's nice.
The advice I would give to parents would be to advocate for your child. There's been times where if I didn't advocate for her, we would have never known certain things. We would have never gotten appointments that we needed. So trust your instincts and your gut feeling as a parent of what's right for your child. Don't be afraid to do that.
Reach out to the ones that are going through it right now, and know that, like I said, that it's a family, and if you have questions, they're going to be able to help you answer them and go through it with you, and that there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's not the end of the world. They're in good hands.
I had never heard about you till that one frightful day. You came rushing like a flood that wanted to take my joy away. The unknown about you made my fear grow more and more. Routine ultrasounds and blood work would now be the new norm. You fill my life with anxiousness, awaiting to hear the worst. But out of all this, you gave me someone I will always put first. She is my daughter, Kaysen, who is such a brave heart. She took you on like a champ from the very start. From the NICU to now, she has shown how strong she is. You will not defeat her, 'cause my girl has more to give. Her journey is far from over because she will always have you, BWS. Just know that she has a God that's bigger, fighting you till the end.